like that stack, and I was like, okay, let's scrim them. Like, maybe we're ready. We played like 2 games, lost in like less than 10 minutes, both of them. We were just like, after the game, you just apologize. You're like, I'm so sorry. Like, sorry for wasting your time.
Come back in a couple months or so.
Yeah.
But what'd you learn from that then? Just that you weren't ready?
I mean, you can learn. It's hard to learn in 10 minutes, right? But
true.
It's actually it's harder to learn the more skill gap there is between you. I guess, would you agree? Like, it's better to play against teams slightly better than you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not always good to just play against teams that are going to destroy you. That's a little demoralizing, right? You got to build some confidence, get some W's.
Sometimes getting exposed can be decent too if you have some massive drafting flaws or something.
Every once in a while, but you don't want to just get exposed every
It's not
single
an everyday thing.
But suffering through a miserable game.
At least we're learning.
Well, we got a draft up here now. Looks like VP versus OG, I believe. Be a OG actually picked first pick, and then VP, they took that Radiant side.
What do you view on Sand King? I was saying I thought that was like one of the strongest heroes this patch, and it was kind of ignored like the first.
I'm not here to talk about heroes. But yeah.
Damn it. What are you here to talk about?
I thought we were just going to chill.
Just chilling.
Shoot the shit, you know?
I feel you.
Yeah.
How have you been just enjoying? I've seen you chilled outside there, Peter. You just relaxing a little bit?
It's nice out here in California.
Gorgeous.
You a cornhole player?
Not really. I'm more of a deserver. I'm a little over the cornhole. A little too simple-minded.
What's that Fiesta game? The
8-bit Fiesta. Now, it is a drink game, but we don't play it like that. It's literally just mini games, right? And I mean, there's like a tier 1 and a tier 2 in that game. It's like pretty much me at tier 1.
It's kind of like Frostivus, right?
Yeah. It's like me at tier 1, and then you have like PPD and Universe at tier 2, like really biting the ankles, but not quite there.
I've been really sandbagging so far.
Have you?
I've
been trashing.
I think it's all the pressure of having the matches and stuff, and watching all the games, and like having to pay attention to these betas. And you know, last time I came here as a caster, and I really just felt like my 8-bit game was just top shelf.
All right, so until after you win the tournament, you're not going to be ready to play full
or eliminated.
Oh, here.
Which is potentially tomorrow.
I was alley-ooping you, but all right.
No, it's cool. I don't need an assist.
All right. So you're more like...
It is what it is, right?
A real Carmelo up there?
You're going to lose me on Carmelo.
Carmelo Anthony?
I know Carmelo
He's
Anthony.
He's an ISO.
I just never really watched his games.
All right.
He played for the Nuggets, though, right? That's why you follow him?
Love him, yeah. Took us to Western Conference Finals. But we're not here to talk about that. CCNC, we're here to talk about some Dota. And right now...
Oh, Zai's playing some Third Strike?
Yeah, him and that Mikey on the left there, Tendies. Yeah, his nickname is Tendies because he loves chicken tenders.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, that's true. He's really good. He's really good at all those games, you know, Bubble Bobble, Third Strike, eating tendies. He just kills it at all of them.
Yeah, there's some people that are just good at arcade games.
And he's definitely one of them. Zai too. Oh.
Older spirits, right?
Yeah. Well, there's all the bands. Pure support heroes right now. What's gonna happen here? Is this an ogre first pick kind of game, Peter?
I would guess yes. But OG does a lot of different things. Going with that Shadow Demon. Yeah, we first picked some Shadow Demon yesterday. Didn't work out so well.
I was gonna
see how OG makes it work, or how VP exposes him. Fnatic looking super hot this tournament, right? 5-1 now. That's like the best record. Is that the best record?
Kingwin was 4-2. So unless one of these 3-0s, it is the best record. Pardon me.
Yeah. Well, I guess one of these teams is going to be 5-1.
Why not 6-0?
Or 6-0.
Tusk.
Hey, Tiny. So Shadow Demon OG did play it. I mean, like you said, it was against Sacred, so not much. I mean, you could definitely see how they moved around. They loved roaming on middle. They just sat fly middle, at least in that game, for the first 5 minutes, pretty much.
Yeah, he works really well with JRX's Tusk and Earth Spirit, but both of those are banned. So we'll have to see what JRX decides to play this game.
Night Stalker, Sand King banned as well. We still have, I mean, Clockwork, bad versus Tiny, good versus AA. Did it be Medusa? The first pick. Well, not first pick, first phase.
Flashbacks, you guys.
Wait, this was
PTSD.
Little PTSD. Second big dude.
Is this how the order you picked him in? I actually
Shadow Demon and Medusa.
Shadow Demon Medusa. Games 2 and 3. Lost them both. Rest in peace.
Peace. Happens, I mean, right?
Who's to blame?
Get the L's sometimes.
Probably me.
See, what about you? Would you say yourself?
I was alley-ooping you again.
He doesn't need alley-oops. We've been over this.
He doesn't like assists. We went over this.
Okay.
Now, to go through some more bans here. Brewmaster, which has been first banned pretty consistently. Doesn't get picked, but banned again. Is there any... Sorry, I don't know if you're checking.
Yeah, shit, what's your favorite carries right now?
Favorite carries?
Can you hand me the one on the very right?
Like, trying to win
top
a game.
right.
What are you going
black.
for?
I mean, I think Tiny's top tier. He's like possible to shut down.
There you
and
go.
then I like Luna a lot too. I mean, LGD I'd say was picking it, but that obviously doesn't doesn't necessarily mean it's good. I mean, Morphling is obviously good too. Any of these like flash farming carries I think are good. Like the ones that if you give them a decent start, they just get 3 or 4 items by 30 minutes. That's why Medusa's so strong in the mid lane too.
10 seconds remaining.
When you're not even gonna say anything, he's just flaming your boy Ame like that.
You know,
5 seconds.
you can't argue with the results.
I'm not saying he's like a bad player. I'm saying like if the it doesn't mean Luna's a good hero if the one team that's like really prioritizing it is.
So does that make it a bad hero?
You go either way.
Really depends on the team, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Anybody can pick any hero.
Yeah, I mean if like
that's why stats don't matter, right?
I mean if Virtus.pro stomped Sacred with a draft, it doesn't necessarily mean that Pro's heroes are good.
Some would say stats don't lie.
Some,
yeah.
not me. I'm not. I'm not a big fan of stats. They're usually made up in the grand scheme of things. So BSJ, you were the one who was talking about. You think Terrorblade's good versus Medusa, right?
Yeah, that's nice because the illusion gets a split shot and kills her. But it's like it is something that depends on the two lineups though, because if Medusa is allowed to be by herself, like meaning that she doesn't just die if she's separated from her team, then the split shot doesn't actually hurt her at all. Like she doesn't kill herself. Heroes like Luna kill themselves against Terrorblade, so it's not quite as good as a counter. Like I said, the out there. But I think it. What do you? Okay, Nyx got banned. I was gonna say I really liked it for Virtus.pro. Pretty common to pick with AA. Good against Medusa. I mean, it kind of good against Medusa. I guess we saw that yesterday. You guys
talking about, man?
Yeah. Care anymore.
5 seconds.
Yeah, there's not many 4s left. It's actually
Look at the bans.
It'll be kind of interesting to see what they take, but
Still Elder Titan in there.
Slaughter banned?
Elder Titan first.
No, Slaughter is not banned. That does seem he is really good against Medusa.
It looks like Tinker Brew banned out, and then 2 more 4s, and the Nyx and the Clockwork banned out. And there's an Omni Knight.
Pasha
Leaked on
Omni
through.
Knight.
I mean, so Virtus.pro has to pick something that deals with Dusa in terms of like the carry role. They have to pick like the Peels because Tiny alone does not do any damage. We've seen it, and the only team that pulled off a Tiny beating Medusa was Fnatic. You guys, I think, right? I'm not like trying to rub it in with the Peel mid.
Don't worry, you didn't rub it in, I don't think.
Kind of sounds like you are.
Yeah, now that I've mentioned it like 4 times, I guess I am.
Just keep bringing it up.
Yeah, I mean, trying to use examples, man.
No, those
Sorry.
examples are good. It's like when you're reading a textbook and you have the picture instead of the text.
Grant, I didn't realize by me accepting the cast and also asking Quinn to join me that I was just going to get flamed by BSJ for 30 minutes.
I mean, we're both just
I
talent.
honestly
I'm not his leader.
I thought it was gonna go the other way.
Oh, there's a lot
What
of...
kind of tournament is this?
Who's running this? That's an Elder Titan pick. You called it, Peter. Good stuff.
Yeah, I got a real mind for stuff like this.
Yeah, you really do. The Omni Knight doesn't... Am I wrong? I thought last couple times I've seen Pasha play it, he's a Radiance buyer on that hero. Does he switch it up?
I haven't seen Omni Knights go for Radiance. It's a bit slow of an item. Like if you're doing so well in a game that you want to buy a Radiance, you probably should just buy other items to keep putting on more and more pressure throughout the game.
Kind of like a consistent growth in power rather than like a sudden huge spike.
Yeah, and he's not some lone druid who's going to bust out a 50-minute Radiance, right? He's going to like limp his way to like a 20-minute Radiance or something.
I think we saw when it was when Sacred did lose. That King Tekka did. He had like a 20-minute. They were losing. He had like a 20-minute Midas Radiance
On Omni Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense why they lost that.
All right. Didn't help. This was rough. LVP OG. They're looking for this 4th pick. Neither. Go on.
I was just gonna say it's a pretty nice Omni Knight game. OG's safe lane is not too strong, and they have the potential of whatever this 4 is to help them out. So they may have a tricky time in their safe lane. We did see OG
Slaughter?
put the Dusa in their safe lane though.
Yeah.
But I don't see any other stuff.
It's okay.
Could you just run a different hero here? Not one of the standard 4s your BSJ?
Maybe Rubik?
I mean, just
I
this
mean, what
guy's
can I
nuts.
say?
That's why, Peter. This guy gets the gases.
Rubik AA, pretty timeless tri-lane, right? Been seeing this forever. You can go aggro. Got a lot of damage. They all right-click.
But lift into toss is really nice.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice against Shadow Demon. Well, deal disruption and disrupt Medusa and cause a
Stealing
lot of problems.
the snake is also quite nice. We experienced that. It's
Yeah.
very hard to push this mid
really-
tower.
Yeah, Medusa only really casts one spell. Resolution's gonna have to be on top of that mana shield toggle, which sometimes you just forget about in a game against Rubik.
Oh, cause do you actually steal mana shield?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Oh,
still
I didn't
manage
know
shield.
that.
yeah. You just gotta.
All
You
my
used to
Rubik
do it with
games
split shot,
haven't paid
but-
off.
Hey, all right, BSJ. You learned something. You were teaching yesterday, but
Yeah.
today the teacher is a student.
I mean, he's a sport player, you know.
Really, just any hero, right? Like any hero that has a really good spell, you just want to make sure you cover it.
Yeah.
A lot of times, people know that they're supposed to cover it, they just forget to, and that's when things go badly and Rubik starts owning.
The Rubik players are always like ready to steal. They know what they're.
Using a lot of their reserve time. VP already has as well.
I feel like Omni Knight's pretty good against Elder Titan
Definitely.
because like Elder Titan, you're scared to like run into fights.
I think the Omni Knight was a really great pick.
Yeah, but they like picked the Elder Titan in response to it. That's why I was confused. It's like I feel like the Naxes and Jugs make it really easy to play. So that's. But now they can put any hero there.
Yeah, possibly because there was a very limited pool of 4s. And they
That's
could have
true,
done Rubik as well. Like Jarex could have played Rubik, but Shouty and Rubik not the best support duo.
Yeah.
Really, you'd have a
Black
super
damage.
weak safe lane, and that's not really what you want to have with a Deuce on your
10
team.
seconds. Turn to ban.
The puck pick for S4. Is there any chance of a drow on OG?
I don't think so.
No.
Maybe.
I suppose that'd be a very OG thing to do. Find no-tell that hero that works for his playstyle.
10 seconds.
I think this puck pick is kind of interesting because traditionally you'd see Tiny's picked against pucks in the safe lane because you could solo pretty easily. You have some kill potential with Rubik, but they picked it into the Tiny, so maybe they're thinking the Tiny is mid and they're trying to block pick carries because a lot of the carries have a rough time landing against the puck in the safe lane.
What if you just put the Medusa in the safe lane against Omni Knight and ran puck mid? Or offlaner last.
It's okay, but I don't think it's like you don't look at those heroes and think it's a particularly incredible puck game. And like if you're picking this hero for like its core matchups and then it just got some mediocre core matchups, you put it mid.
It doesn't like kill Omni Knight and Tiny with Shadowblade like mid game at least. I always agree with. Not only is it a bad lane matchup for Puck, but I think it's a good game matchup for Tiny. Coil doesn't last as long. Like even the coil itself, we saw that the other day. I didn't know that how it worked, but the coil, not the stun, but
The actual coil.
Yeah, the actual coil only lasts like 3 seconds. Insane. Yeah, I mean,
Status resistance Tiny is pretty busted.
Yeah. I think everyone has agreed on that being so.
Shadow
Worked
Demon
on.
is pretty good against him though. Catcher,
Yeah, you can put him down. Kill him pretty quick.
like immobile heroes.
It's nice with the Omni Knight though. It's like you'll see this Tiny go for this like Blink Dagger or Shadow Blade, and he'll just get repelled and have really like no fear of going in.
Dragon Knight.
Safe lane DK.
You think? Against
Possibly.
Omni?
It depends on.
I'm not saying. I mean, like they have. I guess safe lane Dusa mid DK maybe. They could go any. They could literally put any of them all 3 lanes. I
Yeah.
saw.
It'll be
Offlane
no-tell on
DK.
the Dragon Knight and Rezo on the Medusa, and it just depends on what VP last picks here for their mid lane.
Okay.
5 seconds.
It's like they pick some Razor, like they'll put Deuce mid. Oh,
Banned
Razor's
Razor
banned,
them- yeah, they block
but
picked it themselves. Maybe they were planning. Like,
Pick a hero that does well against Dragon Knight mid, you just throw Deuce there, and vice versa.
VP. 10 seconds left to pick. All their time looks like they've decided. You see them standing up, getting ready. Like someone.
They need damage for Dusa,
Go to
like
the
a
bathroom.
like sniper or something. A Morphling.
Your hero.
Hey, we haven't. We
Into
saw
ET,
Morphling, yeah.
man, that's scary.
But I guess because do you really think it's that hard of a counter now that Elder Titan has to be on top of him?
It's actually not.
The spirit
I
doesn't
think
work?
like with magic damage nukers it is because Morphling wants to mid game sit at like 500, 600 HP. So it's not necessarily meaning that you're gonna die to it, but if you have to sit an extra 15 strength on Morphling, it does like a lot of the power of the hero in my opinion. Because like with Puck Silence and ET Spirit, he actually dies if he's. So it just slows down his farm. Yeah, it's not as hard as it used to.
I think that puck pick was actually just like trying to block pick carries because they thought the Tiny would be mid. It's actually a pretty cool. If that's what they were doing, I think it's really cool because like you want to pick some harder carry, some game winner, but you're just picking this Morphling into puck. Even though it's a nice, like it's a game-winning hero, and if it gets farm, it'll win against most heroes. It's still like a little bit uncomfortable, but you almost have to pick it.
And they like always have to help the Morphling. Fucking really shove him out of lane.
And we're going in game.
We're going to game number 1,
series.
VP versus OG. Yeah, it's, I mean, pretty much each team.
Why'd
I
you
mean,
steal my intro?
because you like stopped doing it.
I was
taking a breath.
Did he
I was
stop doing
opening
it a
my
little?
drink. I was opening my drink.
Oh, all right. Hit it up, bud.
All right, OG VP, game 3 game series coming up quick.
As
I feel like you stole
I'm a
his
natural,
gusto
right?
from the.
I'm ready to host.
yeah, I feel like it. I
See
think
you, Red Eye.
See you later. You had it. We see 1 sec TS. I do want to say it looked like one of them was going to the bathroom, so I don't know if that was a lie. We saw on the player camera, but it's all good.
Yeah, can we
I'm
get a
not gonna
player
sell
cam?
them
Let's
out.
see what actually is going on. I want to make sure that none of them are talking to each other about their laning phase. Pausing there's nothing more disgraceful than pausing at the beginning of the game.
You have any specific players you'd like to call out for that?
Oh, there's so many. So many. Too many to name.
You think it's to
Okay.
be frowned upon to like give the teams a like if they're a little unsure about how they want
I
to.
think the admin should be like peering over there and be like, no, don't talk. You pause the game, you say nothing. You fix the issue.
no extra time to discuss.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like somebody DCs, like let's just say a computer's lagging, and somebody DCs for 2-3 minutes in the middle of the game. What do you think the 5 of those players are doing while the admin tries to fix what's going on, or they try to fix?
Talking about life.
They're talking about the next 10 minutes of the game. They're
That is
taking
true.
a break, a strategy pause.
What? Wasn't there a tournament
Yeah,
thing
there
about
was.
adding tactical pauses?
They had it. They had the. Like,
Who was
I think
it?
There's Starlighter, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they
How'd you
allowed
feel about
to
that,
have a
Peter?
one
Not very
tactical
good?
pause.
I
Dumb?
personally am not a big fan of it, but I've also been playing this game forever, so
Yeah.
I'm like,
Pierce.
any change, yeah, exactly. Any changes are a little bit off-putting for me. I just think Dota is like I think like coaches being able to draft too is kind of ridiculous.
Oh, my.
I just think that Dota is like this hour-long match, right? And part of it is being able to think quickly and
Keep up with the pace of the game.
Exactly, keep up with the pace of the game because some teams play really fast and other teams play slower, and the teams that play slower give you more time to think.
Battle begins.
Resolution
I like
getting
that idea.
zoned
I
out. He
love
dropped his stout shield on him.
And drafting is also a part of the game, and that's why the 5 players who are playing the game do it.
All right. Makes sense to me. I'm with you. Now,
That's just my opinion. Pretty irrelevant.
all right.
Yeah, I mean,
You're captain.
who are you really? You know.
That's
Okay, so they're
Here you
doing the
go.
morph mid. That's pretty cool. That way they don't have to do this thing where they commit all 3 heroes to their safe lane super hard. And it'll probably do quite well against the DK.
Saw that in a couple series the first day where the Morphling against like.
This is a 6 versus 6 fight here. Looks like it's going to be. We have the Radiant supports rotating in. Look at that. They have the extra damage, but they're bringing him down pretty darn quick. He fairy fires up, but Ramses does go down. Jerix is going to be alive, and Lil losing most of HP and fly. Oh, can he get this deny? Probably not.
Level 1 attribute shit.
You saw him trying, yeah.
Yeah, he like tries, doesn't gain anything.
Can't
It used
really-
to be more.
can't really keep up with the damage, and also the disruption. He gets the full agi morph.
Yeah.
They do a lot.
In the later stages, you can actually morph like during disruption, so powerful. But
But you can turn it on while.
while you're disrupted,
What?
I didn't
Should
know
that be
that.
allowed, you think?
Should that be?
I think it's
I
fine.
think it's illegal.
Well, I mean, do you think that was intended, right?
Yeah, I mean it's works just like Abaddon ult.
Grant, where's
Like,
your-
you
where's
can
your
use it
referee
during
costume?
anything except silences.
I don't know. I got kicked off
your
last
whistle?
time. Don't got it. I would have called him on this, though. Uh-oh. Comes a stun. He can't quite get... I think Jerix just going to back out.
Tiny does not care about these people.
You think... I know a lot of other people are talking about the... Giving cleave on denies with Tiny. Is that a big...
yeah,
is
that's
that
annoying.
it's a big problem with that hero, right?
Get it like like the power to get a deny and a last hit at the same time is
Uh-oh.
pretty much no hero.
Art's
TA's got it.
That is true.
Here we go. They stun him up. They're going to try to do damage. There's the Dragon Tail, level 2. They're going to go in, but look who's here. It's Lil, and they're going to go for the kill. The extra damage with those little chilly fingers. A little cold outside for
Hey,
December.
careful, guys. There's a level 2 Dragonite running at me.
With stun.
He's looking real mean.
S4 does go down. No one is...
Solo kill.
I think no one's killing it right now.
Yeah, that's a good lane matchup. I was surprised that that was a good adjustment you said by Tiny just owns.
Tiny have a bad lane matchup.
Omni can be really. I think that's the only one I've ever been like, I can't just crush this lane.
Then like, all right, you just have the tree. You just
It's
get,
not bad. I'm saying
Yeah,
like
it's not bad.
yeah. I guess you said.
Love how you can like throw the tree at like an area, but you can also just click it on someone and it just chases.
Yep. It's only like in the
Yeah,
early stages.
just casual.
20.
Just casual 100. And now, Jarek's just trying to help out S4 down here after that solo kill, but no one has Lil's help middle. No-Tail's just getting chased down on the other side of the map, level 3. Feels a little bit rough right now for OG, both middle and bottom lane.
What do you think about DK into AA?
It's
I feel
not
like it's
super
hard.
pleasant. I was thinking about why they picked this DK hero. I think it may have been because they didn't think there was a safe laner that they could like duel or tri-lane against the Omni and he would have a good time. It's
Okay.
like a pretty garbage Razor game or something.
And it was banned.
Oh yeah, it was banned too.
Oh, No-Tail gets the fairy fire
I
off
feel like
and he
the whole
will
point of
survive.
DK is to like give craps about dying when you're pushing towers. Hey, dread you.
Yeah, they may have picked it for the lane presence. They wanted to have some dead laner and then maybe play around their puck. But this Morphling duo mid, I think, kind of messes that up. They may have got bamboozled in the laning setup.
Find bamboozled for an
Yeah.
out on Ego speakers at home.
To be utterly confounded.
I think you have to also define.
To be confused.
Be confused. That's
Can't use a fancy vocab word and then define it with another.
really make people think here. But Soul Ring now up on the DK. Still only level 3. 4 minutes in, feels like Morphling's getting the better of him. That's the DK though. Now Artstyle versus Fly.
Yeah, this mid lane's
Oh.
a disaster for them.
And Ramses actually hits the max range on that waveform. Even going for the chicken, it almost goes down. Here comes Jarek's, but what are you going to do? Not much.
It's tough. It's one of the weaknesses of this SD combo, right? They just don't really have any lockdown between the two supports.
Getting chased down. He should die here. Goes for the deny onto the newts. Can't quite get it.
Like certain cores are vulnerable, right? But like these are not. Like
And-
you can't kill them.
Yeah, we talked about the Morphling back in the day when the spirit, the aura followed the spirit, right? You throw the spirit on Morphling and you have like 0 armor because all of his agility armor went away and really squishy. But now Morphling's just all over the place and ET really just can't keep up with them.
Having to put yourself in a fight as ET is like not what you
Kobe.
want to do.
Just die instantly, right? Morphling does way too much damage right now for that.
Now we have a disruption coming out. It is on Pashu. Just got his phase boots, but will it be enough to get him away? Sure isn't.
Got him with the snake. And
Look at
Nozo's
this.
having trouble again, guys.
Will he go down? Sure does, and it's to Ramses. He is raking in the gold. Artstyle taking quite a bit of damage, but Jarek's does see Lil coming from bottom and can't even go after the AA.
This is alarming for OG to have the Dragon Knight having such a poor laning phase. I mean, he's at 18 CS, which isn't bad.
Oh, Fly. Not really any mana left, though. That's a problem, and that's going to cause him bringing a kill.
Yeah, this DK hero, whenever you're killable in the laning stage, it's like really spooky and just a bad sign because
Yeah, he's supposed to be this dead laner that just sits there and fire breaths over, right?
Yeah.
CSs, and if you ever leave your tower, he starts hitting it.
yeah, but when he's killable, it sort of ruins his game because the whole game, like if he's killable early, then he's going to be killable the rest of the game.
It's a stun, but it's a very, very little sleep. Lift him up, throw him back. He is going to get frozen. Artstyle getting thwacked on, but the Chili Fingers come out. S4 will pick up a return kill, maybe 2. Ramses is coming, though.
Yeah, he's trying to get closer to his art positioning for Lil.
Trying to juke and jive. This guy that Lil wants to kill 2, but now S4 wants to. Oh, Chili Willie's back, and they're going to freeze S4, but he just goes away.
Chili Willy,
but
huh?
even still,
Chili Willie.
I've never heard him called that before.
Whoa, whoa. What do you call him usually? Just AA?
Yeah. I think
Something like that.
I call the chilling touch a couple different names. I like chili fingers.
Yeah,
like,
that's
he
a good
calls
one.
them
I
the
think
fingers.
That's, I
you've
think
been,
Chili Fingers is the best.
Like your hands deep in chili cheese nachos.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
That
for being
whenever
cold,
you-
but that makes sense to me too, I guess. Are you a bean?
answer for sure?
Are you a bean guy in your chili cheese nachos? No. All right. I know that's a big debate.
I got a texture problem with
Beans, yeah.
I agree with that.
Art style
Resignated.
is gonna go down to S4. Looks like 2 more last hits. He is uphill. Doesn't miss, and S4 gets him.
So if you attack from uphill and then the attack ends when you go downhill,
They
how-
fixed it. It always hits now.
Okay, it always hits because it used to.
It
not.
used to not. It was
Damn.
one of those fixes.
some mechanics
one of
experts
those
here.
one of those beta things.
Oh, I love stuff. I mean, you know me. I just love watching people last hit against each other. You have to know those things. What?
Wait, oh, we're talking about beta from. Oh,
Isha, are you a dad joke guy?
I am. I thought you know that by now. Don't you watch my stream?
It's nice. Just sometimes it's hard to tell. The irony. is too
Bulba
strong.
couldn't tell when I was joking.
Yeah, Bulba's got some good jokes too.
Bulba's got really good street smarts.
Yeah. Middle lane, they're going for it. OG, did he get a put under Resolution? Will he be okay? He's
Not
just getting
looking okay.
melted right now, and Resolution in a ton of trouble. Ramses looks so powerful right now, and he's just going forward. There could be 4 Shadow Poisons. He needs to be very careful here, but he's just going to get the kill on Fly. And now Jarek's going to try to hit him a little bit. They can't pop the poison yet.
Is he? Fine, actually.
He's got 12 stick charges.
He doesn't have any more to morph though.
You know,
Strength
he's
treads?
fine.
Strength treads?
Oh my.
Oh, it didn't quite make it.
Strength treads?
He's still running.
He's fine.
He's got the adjectives for Moose.
That's
Excuse
true.
me?
That's true.
Is under attack.
It did pay off. He
Value.
did survive, and wow. So BP gets a huge kill there, and not even the return kill on the morph like they thought they would get.
Yeah, and they tried to make this lane switch for the Deuce of mid to put DK top, but DK's not even super happy up here. Omni Knight comes and shrines up, and now he's going to go back with full mana and continue to just super body this DK. He's going to have to lead the lane pretty soon.
Yeah, you look at the net worth, right? The 3 leaders on the Radiant side. DK just now passing up the Omni Knight.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They used his dragon form and had to back out. Couldn't really get too much harass in the tower, and by that I mean 0.
Is that a 1-1-3 build on DK?
Yeah, it's because he skilled the stun level 1, right? And he
Oh.
wanted the more points than the E, I guess, for the lane, but...
That can't feel too good when you're trying to farm a lane or something.
That just
It's
doesn't,
okay,
yeah,
right?
It kind of sucks, but maybe you have to.
You don't really need having like 2 points in Fire Breath is preferred, right? But even 1, like you're still getting the CS.
Yeah, that's true.
Could be tough against Omni Knight with base. He doesn't have quelling though. That's CS. But their laning phase has been total disaster, I think. How did they come back?
I think just trying to slow the game down, right, for the Medusa. That's way back in the game. Because she
That-
does farm faster than Warframe, but I don't think VP's going to give him that. They have all these up-in-your-face heroes. The Tiny, he's probably going to go like
my.
Shadow Blade.
What can No Tail do? He's just
TP out.
running in circles. Yeah, try that, and look at this. Fly gets caught out in the open. It's 2 swords, but Resolution coming over to help out his buddy. But Fly's moving forward, and the Medusa is not. A little miscommunication. He will go down, and now Pasha is running over. Gets to heal up on Art Style and saves him.
Very aggro play.
Oh, up here though? Fine one. No Tail will stun him up. It is Pasha, and just not killing the phase boot. Win Lace Omni Knight there.
Omni Knight's way too good of a landing phase for you to clear the game. Be a while before he dies.
Is Morphling and Omni just near impossible to kill right now?
I don't think they can touch him. I think they're gonna need what, Puck to have 4/4 on his spells and a blink dagger.
Their heroes just kind of have naturally low damage, right? You pick SDET, they're kind of low damage heroes early on, and whenever the heroes that, you know, not normally you'd be enabling some heroes that are going to have damage, so you can actually make moves or something, but both of their playmakers had bad lanes, right? So you're kind of in this scenario where you're getting pressured everywhere and you're just chilling and trying to hit neutrals and climb your way back.
I think Puck's done okay. I mean, we talked about him having a rough matchup. All things considered, he's still the top net worth on his team. I think it'd be...
Oh, can they get this? Oh, he might hit it. No
They
Tail
got it.
has the stun.
That's huge.
Uses it. Level 2 breath is enough. There you go. They do get the kill. It looked like
Lane
they
taps
thought it was
right
a, it was a 1v1, right? And then Elder Titan just came through, ruined it.
Early blink on the Tiny.
Treads
Yeah,
Aquila and Blink.
That's tough to deal with. Got 4/4 as well.
Yeah, Puck dies to a combo now. Starts getting really hard for him to play the game.
Everybody dies to a combo.
What the Medusa?
It actually hurts the Medusa at this stage in the game. Later it won't.
Yeah,
but-
Dusa's still gonna be hurting to that for sure.
So what would you, I mean, don't tell us what you would do. What do you think OG should do right now? Do they just keep getting the Medusa farm? Do you just work around her?
Well, now that Tiny has Blink, it's really important that you predict the movement of the Tiny. You know, maybe have some deep lane wards up or something that helps you predict where he's going to be.
Well, top lane. They're fighting under a shrine. It's a 2-on-2. Ramses is repelled and just right-clicking, going for Jerks. He has a waveform. He actually hits it. Raindrop will save him as well as his wand. They need one more hit. And Pasha's very aggressive. Can he get the attack off? Oh, this might be a kill. Nope, gets the heal off. Should he have?
Stout Shield.
I think
did
for
the
the most
Medusa?
part, like, have to. I mean, they're killing the A bottom, which I think is really good. They didn't really respond to what Morphling's doing. I kind of view him as what I call like a dead hero. Like they can't really do anything to him at this stage in the game. So like wherever he goes, they kind of just have to run and let him have his pace in the game. And like you said, they can predict the movements of the Tiny and counterplay those.
Yeah.
And maybe try to kill the Omni when he's like not with the Morphling. But when the Morphling, like they have no way of killing Morphling ever.
What level of stun does the Elder Titan have?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Could he have just let the tower hit him a few more times to kill him without the Medusa waking
Towers
him
don't
up
hit
there?
you anymore, right?
They don't. I thought it was hitting him. Be wrong.
They don't, right?
No, that was a lingering hit from before he got stuck.
Oh, okay, it was. All right.
Yeah, that was like when ET was completely broken. They changed
Thanks,
it.
guys.
Yeah, man.
No-Tail is harassing that tower nicely bottom. They're making a little bit of space, getting a little bit of that gold, and he's just going to go for it. Ramses does too. Gets it denied, though. He's going to walk back. He'll have a lane to farm pretty soon here once it pushes.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We get a nice tower. VP is only up 1k at this point. It feels like Fly, he's gotten killed a lot, but he's also created a lot of space on the map. Around every different lane. Boring DK game plan. Would you be having fun playing DK in this?
When is a fun DK game?
DK is a pretty fun hero.
You think so?
back.
You bop some towers, you can't get hit, you know?
Is it fun to play him against like AA though? Or you can't do that?
I mean, no, not really.
It's less fun.
Bought a hood, treads
Alright.
hood.
We're still playing Dota though, as Peter said.
Yeah, exactly. You're still playing.
Still in
the
there.
dream.
They've actually made a pretty impressive recovery from the start they had. Like, it's shocking that they don't have like all the tier 1s dead.
OG's is super good at that though.
And there it is. Doesn't get the combo off, but A-Blast comes in,
Oh,
gets
no,
the
it's
kill.
clipped.
Now No-Tail's in a lot of trouble. Ramses gets a kill on Fly as well elsewhere, but will No-Tail be able to survive this? He's juking. Oh my, and it's nighttime.
Oh.
Is it the shoes?
He broke the ankles.
Excuse me.
I must say, like, kind of jinxed him a bit there. Like right after you said they shouldn't lose all their tier 1s in kills and
Lose their tier 1s?
yeah.
But a nice juke there by the DK. Resolution doing the big farm over here where you just farm like 3 camps.
Yep, this is the sweet spot for Snake Mother. She just chills next to her shrine, farms the ancients forever.
Makes it up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Do you enjoy playing Medusa when you play it? Like, enjoy throwing the snakes out and stuff, or would you rather play like Lina and stuff?
When has Dota ever been about enjoying the heroes that you're playing?
Yeah, it's more about if the hero's good, alright, I enjoy playing it
It's all
because
about the
we're
W.
going to win.
Well, as a pro, but when you were a casual, maybe.
When's
Did
ever
you-
been a casual?
Have you never been a casual? You were always playing for the top?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Even when I just started, like playing against some guy and it kills me 40 times with Ricky and just pick Ricky every game because of that.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's a good mindset. It's a mindset of a winner.
Back.
Yeah, I was a kid in recess that like couldn't stand losing like a dodgeball game. You know, like back in the third grade.
Would you get mad? Like,
Throw a fit.
I wouldn't like throw a fit, but like I would be the one trying to get everyone motivated to win. I'd be like, "Come on, guys! Like, don't give up." You know, that kind of stuff. Probably not that constructive though.
there's DK. He has the hood, so the stun toss combo doesn't kill him. We're gonna see a save by Fly. Jerix gets an ulti up. Looks like it is gonna hit on Rubik. And that's about it. A very long drawn out fight. All cooldowns being used. Nice coil will help save No-Tail. Are they gonna go for him? No-Tail no longer dragon form. Ramses at the end. He's gonna walk off. No one doesn't have mana. And now the stomp's gonna fly. Can they somehow get a kill? Little's here. There's just been no kills this fight.
All
Correct.
the cores are so tank.
Wow.
He's taking the DD.
I mean, that was, I think, only,
The spooky HP amount.
what?
Just run around with 20 HP. Morphlings do.
Yeah, I realize if he's morphed full agi, the Omni heal is actually all of his health.
It's nice.
It's a combo.
Yeah.
Combo.
I didn't even think about that, but
Baited the DD.
Stun toss coming out now, and this time gets another save from Fly. The tree actually hits on both of them in the back. No-Tail, will he go down? Sure looks like it. Lives a little bit longer. S4 gets a 3-man waning rift and orb. Lil is dead. Resolution.
Oh, Lil.
Well,
so greedy. But might get a return kill from
they
it.
do. On resolution. Now Ramsey's moving forward. Fly is going to go down as well. But whoa, S4 comes in.
Nice one, S4.
Looks like he will shrine up. He might try to fight this. Can he go for art style? But he's nervous. Does get hit by the waveform. He's getting hit uphill, miss.
calculated that. Go random.
That's not how it works.
Isn't.
Not on
Completely
uphill
random?
misses.
I think uphill miss is just the flat percentage.
Yeah.
I knew that. I was testing.
Ah, all right.
Pseudo random uphill misses.
Yeah, man.
That'd
That'd be crazy.
I thought it was Suedo, like Play-Doh.
Yeah, I actually think that is how you pronounce it.
It's like it's
Suedo? Is it actually?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Greek,
no,
isn't
it's
it?
It's actually Suedo.
Wow.
Mr.
Yeah,
Brian.
it's Greek.
That's eye-opening.
I think the Italians had some saying the word as well, but the
Do you know
words
the
where
language
it is.
of origin? Is it Greek?
Yeah, it's Greek.
Oh.
Gotta know these things.
Were you
like
the kid
coast.
that won the spelling bee back in like?
Nah, absolutely not. I did know how to spell some. You know when you played video games early and you saw these crazy words you could just spell randomly?
Yeah.
I could do that, but
Okay. Okay.
not a good speller. Or math.
What
I really like reading.
Okay.
Anyone else like reading on this couch? Just some books?
I'm not a reader.
Just reading a book like before night.
Is reading the most funnest?
Before night.
Yeah, reading's really funner.
The most funliest.
Yeah, and there we go. Demonic Purge, they will get a kill on Lil, it looks like.
I've seen so many people die in their safe lane in this game, just alone.
Something.
Dragon Knight,
Well,
Elder
I mean,
Titan.
That's where you're
AA.
supposed to farm, right?
Rubik.
It's a
But-
safe lane. That's
But
how
you
it
baited
works.
out space,
safe.
right? They,
Yeah,
It's safe.
they
All
took it tier
planes
2. Right.
That's all the
tier one.
Morphling's health actually. But then he just gets it back with one heal.
Ramsey's just dominating that tower.
I think one of the reasons OG is so good at these comebacks and playing from behind like this is because like S4 is always thinking about how team fights should go and how like the way you need to take a fight to win. If you hear him talk about Dota, he's always talking about that, like how they need to take this fight to win the game. It's pretty cool.
Smart guy.
Yeah,
I mean, that's going Crimson
yeah,
Guard.
winner.
Well, why is he getting Crimson Guard this game on Omni Knight?
Gets
Opposed
Medusa,
to
that's really good, I
Shivas or
think.
something. Just for that?
Yeah, I mean, like they have limited damage already on OG. We were talking about that in the early game, and if you like, I don't know how he dies. He has saves the rest of his team.
Good. You see the medallion up on the AA, so they can do some Roshas. The time's right.
Yep, nice support item pickup. Nobody cores in your team buying a medallion or a solar crest. It's always nice to have that on a support to make those Roshan attempts just a little bit faster.
Tiny likes it too. Like even though he gets armor from his ult, can't. Once he goes in, he's like, just tank him up. With,
Flamer Cave, you don't see that item as much anymore. Did it get nerfed or just...
It's
There it
still
is, coming with
it's still solid. It's just there's just other items that are better, like the new Spirit Vessel is super popular on supports, and I think the medallion for like this Roshan as well is super clutch.
Alright. Here comes the Elder Titan. Did he get some damage up over here? Can you get a
Yeah.
nice stomp? Oh. Won't hit anyone. Repel comes out and Ramsey just moves. They're going to go for this. This looks like it might be a full 5-on-5 fight. No Tail going to the front line. Has a little damage with the Sange now.
he's making a halberd or a Sanji.
It's up to him.
I would think.
Oh, middle lane. They're going to go for the Morphling. They get so close to bring him down. That silence, but now he's getting at the Strength Morph. And here comes the A Blast. Hits onto No Tail only. Resolution in a broken spot, but he does get his ultimate off, which might save him from this initiation. They're going to go for this Omni Knight, but Guardian Angel's already out. S4 again wants Little on the back line, but they just blow up No Tail. Even with that hood, so much HP, and no one's just going to chase him down. Nice use of Ramsey's Morph. Puts him under.
Stole the disruption.
Yep.
And Stone Gaze.
And Stone Gaze.
Hell yeah, Rubik stole it.
And this is just a fight VP.
That was a Morphling
Loved
disruption.
it.
Tap that mana shield.
That was nice.
Yeah, I didn't think about the GA against Dusa. It's pretty nice. Whenever she stun gazed, you can kind of just ult run into her like
Yeah.
a nutcase.
I suppose so. You don't have to worry about it. You just get the Stone Gaze over with.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. I've already been stunned.
Yeah.
Continue to play the game.
And now they're going to get it. The Roshan will go down. Stomp will fly. Slow it down by about 0.5 seconds. And now Blade coming on Morphling in about 1,500.
Would you say that's the dream PBD? Playing against the
What's the dream?
playing against a Morphling E-Blade as a support.
Oh. Yeah, you just need to stay away in the back, or else you're just chop. Morphling is one of the best carries right now for sure, and being a support against Morphling, I mean, it doesn't even have to E-Blade you. You just die to waveform and adaptive strike, and like a right click, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
he'll
with the
tap
new
you.
waveform or like attacks targets. it's
Yeah,
even
he hits you
quicker.
like, he waveforms you, and while he's waveforming, he hits you, and then he hits you once more. You're pretty much just dead if you're sitting like anywhere around 900 to 1,000 HP.
That's depressing.
Yes.
That was very close to going the other way, that fight, right? Ramses was silenced by the puck, and he had like 200 HP, and they just couldn't have the finish.
If they would have, it was a cool idea from OG
Yeah.
to try and burst him there, and they almost got him. Pretty unfortunate that he ended up living the turnaround from the Omni Knight was too much. but a solid attempt. I thought it was going pretty well from them in the beginning, but
Morphling's just one of those heroes. You either burst him right at the start, or he's never.
yeah.
I like the Atos pick up though on ET.
Barracks very close to walking into trouble.
Tanks him up against the E-Blade, and also like they
Breaks-
lack lockdown too.
Break some Lincolns.
That's
Has the full Crimson Guard now. He's gonna go pick it up.
Yeah, it's really nice against the Medusa split shot since they're already reduced the damage. On top with the Crimson Guard on top of that, they kind of get to the point where they're a little tickly.
No one gets kill on Fly, just finds him. And now they are gonna go for him though. Can they kill Tiny? I'm surprised. Oh, he jukes it
yeah,
nicely.
see that coil lasts like 3 seconds.
And now he gets slept, but it's not enough. Look at who's here. Ramses. Lil has it again. It's his stone form. He's gonna try to get in front of him. Doesn't even really need to. S4 will take off that Aegis, and Lil's in a little bit of trouble, but he has to be careful. Nice stomp. Will slow down the cores of VP.
Alright, got the Aegis. Something.
Lost
Fortunate
DK
you had to
for it.
lose your Dragonite, but Dragonite is like out of the game right now. 6.6k net worth.
Oh, they might. Into Puck. Pasha doing a ton of damage. Waveform comes in.
He's got Blink.
He does. Do they know where he went? Looks like Lil might have an idea. He has Blink Dagger. If he gets uphill, he can see where he goes.
They'll live.
Oh, that was close. If he had his aura toggled, it was
He
on
did.
cooldown.
I thought it was.
No, it was
Does he
on
have
defensive.
the-
It was on
Does he have the
defensive.
plus damage talent? Is that the one on the left? Alright, alright.
So he did all he could.
Yes.
So it was literally like 3-second cooldown on his aura toggle.
Very close. Almost a great play. Lift on cooldown. And now the F-Blade is up on Morphling, though. So does this make... It changes OG's get. Do they just have to 5-man the rest of the game now?
Pretty much.
It's an okay game for them to try and split push. It's just tough against Tiny sometimes.
Well, they're going for Pasha. Nice use of the Hurricane Pike by Rezo to stun him, but Pasha will get the Guardian Angel, and there's the F-Blade used. Ramses didn't want to go in without his Aegis.
Whoa.
Kobe.
Hooked him, but not enough. Didn't get him on the blast.
Pasha still getting chased down by S4. Maybe trying to bait him in. What a 0-for-0 trade.
Exciting meta with all the cores that are hard to kill. Talking about that yesterday.
How do you change that then?
Why change it? Is it that bad? I think the games have been pretty entertaining.
I don't mind the games overall. I think like not being able to play, the Ursas and stuff is a little depressing for players.
Oh,
Hero
I see what
puddles
you're
and all.
saying. Yeah. That's like, yeah.
What are you laughing at?
There's just certain teams that don't play this style, right? There's certain carry players that don't prefer these like incredibly hard carries. Not every carry player specializes in Morphling, Luna, Dusa, whatever. Some of these like you're talking about Ursas and Monkey Kings and.
I just want to kill people.
Oh,
man.
man.
Yeah, exactly.
That
It's
is
not really. Kills aren't really that important right now.
That is not good for them. They get the Puck, actually. He's been doing a ton of the work in this. Radiant gets that tier 2 middle tower. Disruption's going to come back. He does get thrown back. And he's there. A-Blast is going to hit him.
That Shadow Demon
banished
steal is
again.
actually sick.
Yep, and now look at this. They go forward. Resolution will go down. He has buyback. So does Puck. Are they going to use it? Are they going to let No Tail go down? Still tanking.
It's like if you buy back, what are you really changing, right? They haven't been able to kill anybody for 8 minutes, and a buyback isn't going to change anything here.
So you just lose the middle racks?
Yeah, so you
Looks like
buy
you're-
back on Dusa. They're trying to do something here to Ramses, but it's just not going to happen.
Morphling very farm. There's the Glamour Cape. Throws out the strength. Stuns him. Now they're going to get a tier 3 at least. We'll see if they continue on. Like they will.
Tiny hits like a.
Loses tree now. Throws out his stun.
We got VP taking game 1 here.
Are you a little surprised, or after the draft, did you like theirs?
I'm not surprised,
Not
at, all.
surprised
I really didn't like the Shadow Demon ET combo. We ourselves, yesterday, we picked Shadow Demon first pick and Dedusa second pick and had little to no success with it. Maybe not the best opener.
She's not like a Luna, where even though she has nice illusions with the split shot, she doesn't do like a ton of mid-game damage like Luna. You know what I mean? Do you think that's like the defining difference, or is there something?
I'm not talking.
Fair enough.
You've been a little quiet this game. What have you picked up from it? General. If you had to learn one thing from this game, what have you learned?
I don't know. You have to be careful about these lane swaps with this, like Morphling and Tiny and this stuff. It's pretty hard to play against because if you get tricked by it or you forget about it, and then suddenly you're in the situation where you just lose 3 lanes, and the game is almost impossible to play.
Eye on Huck. Had it for a bit now. Going for a Lotus Orb on Pasha.
Would you agree that like what separates the biggest, like the best teams in the world, is from maybe the step down, is how they organize their lanes in this creative way to like counter what the enemy team is trying to do? Like I think the Morphling mid was part of the success, right?
The disruption lasted half a second.
Yeah, tiny Dota.
And Demonic Purge already gone as well. They're gonna get put under by his own man here.
Spore got clipped by that A ult while he's trying to shrine.
Not help him. Stun comes out. He does have the hood. No team wants to commit here. Ramses, he really wants to, but he's holding back. Now AA has a Solar Crest. What?
God, Omni's dying.
Gets it. Omni in a little trouble. Does get Glimmer Cape. Now they're just diving in. No one kills No-Tail pretty damn quick after that. OG Fly bursted by Ramses. People are just dropping.
That might be the end right there.
Probably one more uphill defense. Tier 3.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Oh.
attack.
An incredibly optimistic uphill defense is what I think we're about to see.
Ramses almost level 20. What
did
are
I
his
say?
talents? I don't even know.
Target
Oh,
allies
yeah.
are longer, yeah. Usually take the allies. It works really well at the tree grab. The buff lingers, so you like cleave on ranged attacks.
Pretty good tiny too, right?
Yeah,
That's it, yeah, get through. Oh, and they're going in. Look at this. This Medusa takes so much damage. He does get off his ulti. Gone. Ramses will get Crimson guarded, so tower's doing nothing to him. 3 racks.
Yeah, it's looking pretty grim.
Stun toss combo on S4 with Ramses coming in to help.
Is he died? Is he?
Ramses died level 1.
Oh, yeah, that's right. To the
Since then?
No, nothing. They're 12 CS. Yeah, you see their Tiny hasn't died. Had an immaculate game.
yeah. People always talk about the DP core players, and for good reason.
Lil steals it again. Freezes up one, it's No-Tail. And they're just going to take the tower and back out. They're all low HP. No-Tail gets 4-step forward. Can he get anything? Nope, he just gets F-bladed. Now they're just going to Shrine heal up, and looks like Roche might be up.
DK's almost got that Sanch and Yash complete.
Dire's
That's
top shrine
hit a rough game.
Yeah.
That slow will change a lot in these fights.
Yeah, he's been working on it for a while, so. I'm trying to, you know, point out something.
I have seen a couple Medusas win against Megas, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well,
27k is a large amount though.
yeah, that's big.
1,000 for every kill.
Damn.
Wow.
That's math.
That's called, yeah, quick math
Stats.
right there.
Appreciate that. Always good to have someone on the
Be a
panel.
shame.
That's what I bring to the table sometimes.
Appreciate it.
Become a stats guy.
Watch
up
out,
random,
Nahaz, I'm
just say
coming for
random
you.
stuff.
It works. I've seen it.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna lose your voice.
Oh yeah, Peter. I was talking to other people. What would you know? Your on Twitch, your subs. What are your fans called? You know,
Who are
you,
talking
Peter.
to about this?
You.
You said you were talking to
Yeah,
other
we were talking about it yesterday,
BSJ,
yeah.
people who stream like Sumail. Like, what are your fans called? You know,
They don't have a name.
they don't have a name.
They're actually not even existing.
Oh no, man. The Green Wallers, maybe, but No-Tail taking so much damage from Ramses. Goes for it. They get the kill. Ulti is gonna fly from Resolution. AA blast. Oh, barely gets out of there. Mask of Madness, give him the move speed to get there.
Baby blasts are hard to land,
Small.
especially when every single carry has a 4-staff.
A little bit of a harass, but the 2 siege units are alive.
Morphling's got so many stats. It's actually just impossible to take him down.
Only the DK has the buyback here. They're gonna go in, get a silence as well as that. Oh, Manta dodges the stomp, goes for it and just gets an easy kill onto Fly. Little already has drop, but they're just getting megas. Jarix can't do anything to stop it. They do get a stun off on him. Can they do anything? Earth Splitter coming. Doesn't hit onto anyone. He's trying to juke down. Tosses him back. Can he save his teammate? No.
They got him.
As I
His
say
second
that.
death. This is it. The deuce a comeback.
Ted Megas, this is where it starts. Yesterday it was 2 lanes of
Did he
racks.
kill Jarix? He's trying. Throws the tree. Not quite enough. He's going for No-Tail, but OG
back.
kites him around.
Rapier Deuce time.
I jinxed him.
Uh-oh.
Where's Omni going?
Pasha in a little bit of trouble here.
You were talking about this. Whenever you get found, you just run into the enemy base, right?
Yeah, when you're a support,
At 5 minutes in.
not a core.
This Crimson Guard, he's just not dying.
My goodness.
He almost got out.
Now, there is mega creeps to fight against. There is a Medusa and an SD. Can he get him?
He needs a disruption.
It's already used. He's fine,
Why
right?
used? I think he's fine.
He's got this.
Alright, he's good. Close though.
Very close.
He got a whole glimmer up.
I just bought a glimmer. I was like, oh, I thought he was buying the cloak to, you know, tank in the Fallon, but got the full glimmer. Lincoln's on Puck, sitting in his stash as well.
OG got 3 kills.
Can they get a Roche here? Too hard versus AA?
I've seen this game before. This is some. I mean, I hate to think that VP can lose this game, but it's actually probably possible. I don't know. Morphling's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. Deuce has got a rough time against Morphling. Good shotgun to half mana.
Yeah, let's
half mana. Sorry, that sounds funny.
They do get a Shadow Poison stolen for Lil to go inside of them. Roche Pit's working out for him. Uh-oh, and they get the Blade kill on No Tail. No buyback this time, but here comes Stomp. Flies out, he's sleeping. They kill Art Style. Morphling trying to get away. Gets hit with the urn.
They have a tier 1 tower mid.
Lifts it.
What the heck's happened?
Orb. Effigies are dying in the base right now. No one kills S4.
His S and Y is in his backpack.
No buybacks on those heroes. Looks like they can plenty of time to get Roche and walk down mid lane.
Some defense against these Megas now. And Tiny, he has a lot of status resistance right now, especially when he gets that heart.
Pretty wild to think that OG collected, you know, as VP got mega creeps in base, right?
Yeah.
So you get like all that gold from getting barracks. OG killed 3 cores, and in that, because they killed those 3 cores, they had an 8,000 gold swing. And they almost got Roche during the death timers. They were so high level.
Crazy to think about, huh?
That's Dota right now.
Yep. Yep, you see that dip.
Gets the double repel on Morphling. He's just got some sick teammates for Omni Knight.
You see it. He just kills that last tier 4. Blade flies. Takes almost half of that hood off, and oh my goodness, they just bring him down. A blast. He's gonna fly it. It doesn't hit on them, but dinks him a little bit. Now they're just trying to end the game. Resolution defending as best he can. The Mega's doing so much work. Pasha and Tiny will finish it. Fly goes down. Good games get called. And that is a VP victory, game 1.